them. As for the two people that entered, one was shorter than the other, and the other male wasn't much taller. The taller one was the older of the two. These two were Logan along with Leo, since there was no longer any need for them to look after the dragon. When hearing these words from Linda, though, the happy expression that Shiro had worn disappeared. "Come on, I'll give you a little tour of this place," Linda offered, as the atmosphere had turned awkward. "And then we'll go ahead and meet Quinn." Shiro's excitement soon returned, as everything was a new experience for him. The castle had a design that looked like things he had only seen in history books. Then, at the same time, there were new technologies that he had never seen before. It was a strange mixture, to say the least. Meanwhile, Logan was excited to get to work, because Quinn had already informed him of why the two of them had been called beforehand, and he also had brought along this little gift he had received from Ino for completing the trial, the Nest Crystal. After the tour was over, Linda escorted the two of them to a special lab, and here they could see Quinn waiting for the two of them. "So, how long do you think you're going to need?" Quinn asked. "I already have the knowledge to do everything up here. I can get started straight away. Are there any special requirements that you—" Logan replied with a confident grin. Thinking about it, there was a proposal that Quinn had been thinking about. "Yeah, see if you can create a permanent clone. And what about making a clone of me?" After specifying his request, all Quinn could see was a big smile on Logan's face. After acquiring a few samples of the vampire lord's blood, along with a few other things, Logan started to go to work. He claimed that the whole process could take a while. Just making some clones would be easy enough, but actually improving one to make it complete was a bigger task. The scientist would first have to run some tests on the Nest Crystal. He was, after all, attempting to do something that not even Richard had done, but would use his information to help him. That was when Quinn found out that Logan had his own Nest Crystal. Now there were two. One that made the human clones for human blood, and the one Logan had. However, he stated that it was needed to create a better clone. "It looks like you have confidence then, but I was actually wondering if we should use the Nest Crystal to create multiple clones. That's how Richard and Jim were able to create their army, right?" Quinn asked. While Logan was typing information away and looking at certain numbers, he was replying to Quinn, but Shiro was left bored, not really doing anything. "Humans have never lacked in numbers. There's far more of us than the Dalki, and with the vampire's help we will have even more. Unfortunately, our numbers matter little to them,